you get aggravated. I'm not gonna be bothered with it. I literally just leave them there, and they be like, "You don't have a wood stick or something?"
Right. Because the people in the comments like, "Oh, well, what's MMA? What's MMA?" We're telling y'all like, this is what MMA is. And people, the other nail techs, I don't know where they came from, but they was riding too. They was like, "Nah, you can't just. This stuff don't soak off in 20 minutes." People
no, it does not soak off in 20 minutes.
Talking about, I ain't never been this. Oh, everywhere I go, it almost takes 20 minutes. Bitch, you ain't never been in no motherfucking nail shop and it took 20 minutes to soak off your nails if you was at one of these shops. It ain't never took that. People be sitting there for over an hour.
No, they don't.
I remember sitting
no,
in
they
the nail
don't.
shop.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Because they literally take that carbide drill all the way to their nails. Even down to that last little bit, they drill that off as well. So, yeah, it's 25 minutes, B, because they're using a carbide bit, which is not supposed to be used on a natural nail, but they take it all the way down to where they drill the client's natural nails too. So yeah.
But the thing is, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, definitely. And that's what she thought we were going to do. That's what she thought I was going to do. And we weren't going to do that. Because then if her nails would end up damaged, then she would have had some shit to say about that too.
Right.
So it was damned if we do, damned if we don't at that point. Oh, y'all taking too long to preserve my health. To preserve my healthy nail, you're taking too long. So drill it off and ruin the rest of my nail that I have left. Just ruin the rest of it for you to still complain. Yeah, but I'm done for the day. I gotta feed my kids, girl. I gotta feed my kids. And
girl, what I've done is I'm to the point where if it get difficult, I'll stop mid halfway of the service and let you leave as is.
It would have been that. That's what she did anyway. That's what she did anyway, and still complain. And then I was like, if I knew it was gonna be all this, bitch, you can have back your $20. Yeah. You can have back $20 because therefore it's just $20 when I should have charged you double that to soak this bullshit off.
Right.
So that's the part I'm confused about. You're in here kicking people's doors and leaving reviews over $20. Over $20. Oh, okay. And telling people not to come back to my establishment for $20. And there's other businesses that I do not patronize. There's other black businesses for whatever reason. I'm not going to state those here why I don't patronize them. But not one time have I told any of my clients not to go fuck with that other black-owned business. I told them to go over there and you get your own review, you get your own experience. I've not there's a couple of black-owned businesses and I'd be like, I'm not gonna go over there, but sis, you go over there and have your experience because you may very well like it. I just didn't have a good experience. But some people are not mature enough to do that bullshit and want to just tell them like, how you go, girl? I'm just tired of the nonsense.
I think I'm just
tired.
gonna when I wrap up on my tour, my last day doing nails in Nashville is on the 12th. I think I'm just gonna take a break for a minute, pack my shit on up, get rid of what anybody could benefit off of, get rid of it, and just find me something else to do. Like dealing with people is a mental strain that I'm just over right now.
Right. I completely understand. I feel like
everyone want to act like, no, it gets testing, it gets trial. You're not supposed to say nothing. No, you're supposed to say something so we can set these boundaries so this doesn't keep happening. But I'm over it. I'm over it right now. Yeah, I'm over it.
I don't feel like I'm done yet, and I do got my clients who ride for me because they know I feel like I am unfiltered. And I do feel like I've never intentionally said anything to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't think I'm rude. I'm just direct. And a lot of people can't tell the difference between the two. And the fact that people were immediately labeling as rude, if I was that rude, if I was an actually rude ass bitch, I wouldn't have any clients because they just be like, I can't do that.
Man, what's rude is when you go into a salon and you ask the servicer what's their name and they said it's on my name tag.
Or when you start asking questions and they act like you're not talking to them.
I went to get a pedicure and I said, what is your name? She said, it's on my name tag. So I pulled both my feet back and she looked up and I said, bitch, you're not going to be rude. I asked you your name. If I really knew how to pronounce it, I wouldn't ask. And we all know that that's not your name that you was born with. So don't be fucking funny.
Right. Stop being funny.
Oh, it's Quan. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. When I told her, I said, well, you don't have to worry about me speaking to you no more for the rest of this pedicure. How about that?
It's just the entitlement and the okayness of the nonsense for me. They
don't want you to say nothing. And it's okay as long as it's not us. It's okay because nobody goes anywhere else and do that. They'll go right on over to a local salon and get their nails done, get all the work. The man to say $200, they'll pay them $200. My nail guy always get me in. My nail guy always get me in. But then when you go to a black girl, now you want to pick.
Right.
I'm okay.
this shape is this, or this ain't
And
this, or they do it
and on
like
top
this,
of that,
they do it
when
like
I leave Nashville, I'm saying it right now. I don't care who on this live, who know me from Nashville. I really don't give two flying fucks or two shits of an ass. I am never befriending. I'm not. It's going to be just how it is. If I'm your servicer, that's just that on that, and that's just where it's going to stay. You know,
and that's understandable.
I noticed that a lot of the local salons, they don't hang with you. They don't go to your barbecue. They don't know what club you go to. They don't eat the same food you eat, and they don't have the same conversations you do. And I want to be separate just like that. Just because me and you are both black don't mean that I want to be your friend or anything. Because one thing I do know is they try to be your friend, and then they try to be your friend and try to finagle your business. And then when you set a boundary on your business, they'll just take their ass to somebody else's business who's not even their friend.
Right. Right.
So I learned a valuable lesson, and I'm not doing it no more. We are not friends. First of all, if you introduce me by the nail lady, that's one pet peeve I don't like. My mama named me Ashley. Don't call me nothing else if I didn't fucking approve it.
Right.
Bottom line. So it's just for me, I'm good. Like, you know, they be like,
I
oh,
got
you
a
should
couple.
come out
I
and
got
hang.
a few. I got a handful. I got about maybe two, and they don't question no
Yeah.
charges. They don't question
Nah,
nothing.
I
They
got
always at their
a
appointment.
few of them. I got a
But
few
it's
that I
not
don't question no charges neither. But I also know that me and my clients, that when we just do business and we ain't trying to be friends or hang out or let's go have a drink and shit like that, cool.
Yeah, I
Unfortunately,
don't have anybody I actually go out to drinks with and all that other stuff. I mean, that's what it is. But I have some people who ride for me. Like, nah, that's I don't play about my nail tech. I do not play about
yeah,
my
I mean,
nail
I
tech.
got my clients that don't play about me neither, and those are the people that I hold on to. But at the point of right now, like, that's just where I'm at. I think I'm going back to shutting my books down, just keeping the people that I do have, and I'm good. I just don't want to take new clients. And every time I try
Boy, turn that down.
every time I
Wyatt,
try to take new clients, like, y'all come in and act like y'all don't know what
turn
the
that
price
down.
is. You don't read the instructions on what you booking. Then you looking at my clients' nails who's been with me for umpteen years and think you're gonna come in and get the same exact type of service. You're not gonna get that, for the simple fact you're not paying what they pay. And on top of
And
that,
I don't know what you like. You say
no.
you want one thing and then be like, oh, I don't know if I want all that. But you done
Majority
booked
of my
all this.
clients, if they bring me a style in, I'll be like, all right, cool. What about this? All right, cool. And we done. Like, no.
Right.
And then you come in and then you're just like, oh, I thought that I scheduled for all 10. I
Nope.
said in the description
You
of what you
scheduled for
booked,
2.
it didn't say nothing like that. And then one girl's like, well, I messed them read wrong. You didn't read none of
At
that.
all.
That's not in the description. Shop and get her nails done.
Right.
So.
Because the people in the comments like, oh, well, what's MMA? What's MMA? Because I don't want to be the one that's wrong. But I know for sure I wasn't rude to this bitch. So the fact that you come and tell me I'm rude, but you don't even know rude.
Man, I done had a girl send me a whole message. Oh, I'm not hurting for clients, just like you not. Girl, you doing all that because you booked you thought your appointment is on one day and it's not. But meanwhile, this is one thing I do know too. I've been in business for 10 years, right? Oh, hey D. I've been in business for 10 years. And one thing I tell people all the time, be mindful of what you open your mouth and say. Because from the day I started my business in 2013 up until today, I've kept every cell phone interaction with every client I've ever had.
Girl.
And I can turn every phone on and pull how some of y'all begged me. So I'm not even.
I have all mine. I have all of mine as well. I never
all
delete
my
anything.
phones. And not one phone of mine is messed up. Every phone that I've ever owned being in this business, I can pull up every phone and pull up every client I've ever serviced in all these years and pull up the conversations on how some of them couldn't pay me, begging me to do their nails. And when they didn't pay me my money, and they didn't pay me, I showed them better than I could tell them and how they were begging to pay me back my money. Yeah, and now you too big for your bridges because you don't see I have receipts. I have receipts on every interaction with every client I've ever serviced in 10 years.
That's just too much.
I even have some from when your baby daddies and baby daddies came and beat the fuck out of you at my shit.
The tea is hot.
Like, that's how serious it is. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's how much drama I've literally sat here and encountered. And when I said enough is enough, like, what? I done had dudes track their females all up to my spot, knocking on the door, looking for their bitches. Come on, y'all. I don't have time. I'm done with this. I'm done. This city has officially given me a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm over.
That's giving me a headache. Ooh,
No, I did all that.
There is a
I've
headache.
taken all of that. I've had all of that. I've had baby mamas fighting. You found out that your baby daddy girlfriend get her nails done over here, and they get to fighting. I mean, baby, y'all done did all this in my shit, and y'all gonna act like I'm rude for setting boundaries and limits and say that enough is enough for me. I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. And then I'm the one that's the bad guy. What about
Right, I'm the bad guy.
y'all that's 20 plus minutes late, 20, 30 minutes late? And then when I tell you you can't come, when I tell you you can't come, and it's like, well, I mean, I ain't always, you're late.
But what about the rest of my clients? What about the rest of my day? Like, what about the rest of my day? What about the rest of my clients?
And then my thing is that, then my thing is, what really bugs me the most about everything is that you can be late and you can constantly be late. But then when I tell you that you owe me for being late, now you want to have a whole problem and want to tell me about all the times you waited on me. Well, you know what? You didn't have to come get service over here either. Let's be real. Only black women want to come over here and give you all these discrepancies and grievances.
Girl.
The day I don't let you run me over, now is the day you want to tell me about how you feel. You're welcome to feel how you want to feel, and you're welcome to not get service by me. Because one thing I don't have to do is deal with this. And that's why, yeah, local shops going to stay in business because they're not giving you specialty work.
At all. Like, you're paid for my designs, my artistic ability, my ability to display these nails. They stay on for 3+ weeks, and then you want to come in and tell me what I should have did better with my time. But when I go over on your time, it's never a problem. When I go over when I do your nails, it's not a problem.
No, it's always okay for somebody to play you, but you can't play. And I'm not gonna lie, social media has gotten these people really like, fuck. I mean, like, they done got them like really entitled. Like I done sat here at my job sometimes, and I done had people come in with multiple nail repairs, and then try. You know what I hate the most? The client that comes in and know they owe you more money, and then think that they gonna slide you to fill in, and then when I open it up and I look at it, I'm like, you owe me more money, and they be like, what? Girl,
you knew you had these repairs. Like, don't act like this repair is not part. This is not part of the service. Like, no, that's not.
They come in, nails all lifted. You won't be mad at me because I told you owe me more money. Stop walking in people's establishments and more work than y'all willing to pay, and just go ahead and start over. Common sense, but I don't do it. I really don't.
The other thing was the fact that if you're gonna be mad over, like, where did you think you were gonna go and get these nails soaked off for less than $20 though? Where did you think that was gonna happen? Because I thought the nail shop, but a nail, they could have just popped them off, really.
They charge $10. They charge
at the nail shop I worked at, they didn't charge $10. They charged, I think they charged $15, but you know that was like 6 years ago, so the prices went up. So they very well may be charging more than $10 for a soak off.
No, when I go to the nail shops today, okay, the nail shops today are still charging. They only went up $20 to $9.99 to $2,000. The local, our average food right now, local nail shops, $25.
And that's what, but I'm comparative to them because I should be charging more.
About gel polish. Gel polish.
Yeah, but I'm charged, and gel polish comes included in my service.
Why is gel polish not included in the price? So why is your set not $65? Why are we still nickel and diming in 2023? And that's the crazy part about it.
The price is going up.
Everybody will pay everybody else. Y'all will pay everybody else. Y'all will pay, you know what I'm saying, Y'all pay the last
to get your
person.
face,
Y'all pay.
the
Y'all
makeup girl.
Y'all pay the makeup. 125 full glam makeup only gonna last. Well, now good makeup artists will make you want to wear that makeup for 2 days. But let's be real, your skin.
Your skin
Yo,
might
these
want to fall
wigs.
off
Let's
in
be
2
real.
days.
These $730 for wigs that came off a sewing machine out of China, and then here I am sitting with manual labor on 2 hours on your nails, and you don't want to pay me? Absolutely.
Right. Right.
And then the ones that are impatient. It's okay for people to wait as long as you be in service, but you don't want to wait on nobody else. I'm over that shit too.
Right. Because hold up, the thing is with the acetone, why, if you're supposed to be soaking off, why do you think all of a sudden you're the professional, you didn't take your hand off the acetone and then get mad at me that it's not soaked off? If you kept your hands on the motherfucking acetone, then maybe we would be somewhere a little bit further, but you feel the need to take your hands off the acetone and check on it as if you know what you're looking at, as if you know what you're doing. Wiping your hands off on the towel is not going to make it come off any faster.
Mommy,
Yes.
Yep. So that's pretty much what life is. I mean, it's just like, nobody cares about what you deal with. Then you're supposed to just take that shit and go. But the crazy part about that
take it right on the chin. Take it right on the chin.
Sit back, and let me tell you something. You reap what you sow. Every person that did wrong by me and my business, I just want everyone to know that before God bless you and yours, he's going to give you the same struggles and the same problems you gave somebody else in their business while they were trying to get to where you are trying to go.
What do you want, pizza? You want pizza?
So, they'll figure it out, child. I'm about to go and pack. I go to Houston tomorrow.
Oh, have fun. Be safe.
Yep, I go to Houston tomorrow, and I'm not going to think about it.
No, I'm about to be done with the situation. But the thing is, I'm about to be done with this situation, but I swear if somebody else slides in my DM, if somebody else makes a Google review, if somebody else got some shit to say, I swear it's a whole lawsuit and shit will be served because what y'all doing is harassing me.
Yeah. But I mean, you got to take it to that level. You got to take it to that level because at the end of the day, like, you got to play the game they play. So.
Because she talking about I threatened somebody in the business. Bitch, I said I would be back and I am. That's not a motherfucking threat. I didn't say I was going to beat nobody's ass. I said I will be back tomorrow. And I'm going to be back
tomorrow.
And I'm going to be the fuck back. That's not a threat. Maybe because you thought that, this is the honesty, God the truth. She thought that I was going to return. I was going to come to that business with the same energy that she left with mine. So that's why they were so scared. Because, and she black. And I was over there acting a fool, but she black. I don't know how she's going to return to my business. I don't know how she's going to come and act in my business because I was over there acting a motherfucking fool. So I don't know how she's going to show up over here. Mm-hmm. So you thought the energy was going to be the same, but no. I'm just going to yell and scream and get what the fuck I need to say off my chest. Now stop playing with my business. I wasn't going to drag you across the counter unless you put your hands on me. You don't put your hands on me, I'm not going to put my hands on you. Because at the end of the day, I'm still an adult. So I'm not going to kick and scream. I'm not going to kick and roll around on the floor and do that bullshit. I'm not doing that. But at the end of the day, all I know is they need to stay away from my
I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Because all I can think about right now, I'm getting old, and all I can think about right now is how I'm going to roll me up a blunt and drink me a cup of tea, okay? And I'm going to pack my bag. I'm getting old. I'm getting old because I don't know, like, why do we have to do this? Like, why is it necessary to even, like, vex people, bro? So it's like,
right. What? That was like, I'm just going to. A grown man, hold up, the whole grown man that's in my DMs on Instagram literally stocks shelves at Walmart. Why the fuck are you not stocking shelves and worried about what I'm doing? Because you're the friends of the girl who owns you're the friend of the man who is married to this white woman. I do not care. Go stock a shelf. Get out of my DMs. There's nothing you can tell me about running a business if I told that nigga that.
But you'll be wrong if you're going to see your husband over there. You'll be wrong if you're going to send your husband over there. You'll be wrong if you're going to send your brother over there.
Right.
You'll be wrong if you're going to send your cousin over there. So it's just like, it's just too much. But that's the games that people of other play. They play the little social media. They do all of that. And then, you're saying so.
Girl, I'm just over it. Like you said, I'm over it. Like, I'm over it. Okay, well, go pack your bag.
Girl, go ahead and feed that baby girl. I'm finna pack my bag, so I'll holler at you.
She don't never ask to eat neither. She don't never ask to eat neither. Yeah,
she said she want pizza.
She said she want pizza. And I'm going to give her a piece of pizza. Her brother do not want pizza.
She want pizza.
Right. Okay, honey, I will
All
talk
right,
to you
honey.
later.
All
It's
right.
been real. Y'all know what it is. I'll see y'all tomorrow if some bullshit pop up. All right. If some bullshit pop up tomorrow, so I will be right back on my Instagram live saying what the fuck I want to say on my Instagram, because this is my Instagram and everything that I'm saying on my Instagram is facts and truth. And this is what happened. I don't need to put no recording up on nothing. The fact of the matter is she did what she did and she was dead fucking wrong, and all her family members are dead wrong for condoning the bullshit, and they want to act like they victims talking about God's gonna do this and God's gonna do no. Y'all want to keep throwing rocks and hiding hands, then we'll just get the courts involved. Simple as that. Stop acting like y'all innocent. Stop acting like y'all didn't do anything. Because the fact that y'all could have just squashed this shit and told her bitch ass to get rid of the bullshit in the first place, we wouldn't even be here. Letting them because at the end of the day they are grown. But the fact of the matter is that they're throwing rocks and hiding hands, and then y'all acting like y'all not affected by it because people are calling y'all business. Obviously, then why don't you just tell them to stop? No, y'all want to keep going, and then when I keep going, then I look like I'm the bad person. No, then I'll just be the motherfucking villain because I'm going to keep saying what the hell I have to say. Y'all not going to keep doing the bullshit. They're not going to keep leaving reviews in the Google reviews telling people to not patronize our business, and I'm rude. And I've not even serviced you or your friends or your family. That's what we're not going to do. So if y'all want to keep playing with the bullshit, y'all want to act like y'all innocent, then I will get on here every day and let it be known what the fuck y'all are still doing. Period. And so be it. It'll just be that. I do not care, because I haven't said anything wrong about their business. I haven't told anybody not to patronize one of their businesses. Not at all. Y'all can run it back. I ain't said shit about none of their businesses. But you want to attack mine. So then now we have a problem. America, we have a problem. We do. And like I said, I don't care if she's married to 10 black men. The fact of the matter is, you don't like black people. I said what I said. I'm going to stand on it, and that's that. Don't play with me and my business. Don't play with my nail text money. Don't try to act like you're really a friend when you're a foe. Period. If you don't like me, stay the fuck away. Period. And everybody who knows me knows that I have a heart of gold. I will give you the shirt off my back. So do not play. Do not play. Kristen, just go to the reviews, honey. I ain't even bothered to text you about what I should do or didn't do. I pulled up. I did everything that you would say I wouldn't do, but I've done it. It's already been done. Just go look at the Google reviews. Shit has hit the fan. It's blew all the way back on the outside of the fan. And I don't care at this point because they want to play. Some little rat ass bitch wanted to come into the salon and leave a bad review because she got some raggedy nails done somewhere else that she wanted soaked off, and got mad that we didn't take a drill and drill the rest of it off to damage her nail bed even further. And we didn't. And she got mad about that. And then when I pulled up because she wanted to kick the door on the way out, I pulled up at her job because she wanted to say where she worked to talk to her parents about what she's doing at another small business in Douglasville. They weren't there. I told them I'll be back, and I did. They wanted to call the cops, and they did. And that's that. But they keep having their friends, and little people want to run into the comments of the Google reviews and make Google reviews as if she didn't do anything wrong, like she didn't try to vandalize my business, as if she didn't try to defame my business on Google. And they're still doing it. I have like 3 new reviews of people who I've never serviced, and people in my DMs, people under the comments. There's some little skank under the other reel that I made yesterday. Go find something self to do. I don't understand. I don't wish to understand, but at the end of the day, I do not play with my business. Do not, because this is worse than the other one. At the end of the day, like, she sent her little goons in there too, but she didn't tell. I don't even remember what she said, but the fact that you're gonna tell somebody not to come to my establishment, and I know how I professionally act when I personally don't fuck with people who have businesses, but I tell people, I'm not going to tell you not to go over there because that's a hater. That's a hating ass, raggedy ass bitch. That's a hater. And you're a hater at the end of the day, if you tell somebody purposely, don't go over there and support that business, I'm not going to ever tell somebody, do not go support another Black-owned business. I'm not doing that. So the fact that this raggedy bitch would tell somebody not to support a business, granted, Black-owned or not, you're raggedy as fuck. Take it to the bank, cash it, endorse it. You're raggedy because you had a problem with something that I had no control over. Period. Kristen, you can call me later, honey. You can call me after I end this live. You're probably already calling me now. It is you calling me now. I'm done for the night, and I'll talk